Hello my dear students, how are you? I hope you all are fine at your home. I am so happy to see here because this is our third section of the class. Okay, do you remember our previous section? What did you study in your previous section? What did you study in your previous section? Tell me. Yes, correct. We studied about Himalaya and the parallel ranges of Himalaya. Then the importance of Himalaya. Okay. I am going to ask you some questions based on our previous section. Okay. Are you ready, my dear children? Yes. How many parallel ranges of Himalaya? How many parallel ranges of Himalaya? Tell me. Yes, correct. There are 3 parallel ranges of Himalaya. Which are the main parallel ranges? Tell me the names. Yes, correct. Outer Himalaya, Middle Himalaya and Greater Himalaya. There are 3 parallel ranges of Himalaya. Outer Himalaya, Middle Himalaya and Greater Himalaya. In previous class, I widely explained each of the parallel ranges. Do you remember? Yes. After that, we made a discussion on the importance of Himalaya. Himalaya help us in many ways. What are the help provided in Himalaya? Tell me any one sentence. Yes, correct. It protects us from the cold wind coming from Central Asia. And other important, that is, it forms as a barrier for the monsoon wind. Okay? Yes, you good? So you remember all these good? Well done, my dear students. Today we are going to study a next section of the chapter. Okay, that is the life in the region. Life in the region. The life in the regions of Himalaya. The life in the regions of Himalaya. Okay. The life of the people in Himalaya is entirely different from ours. The life of the people in Himalaya is entirely different from ours. The main occupation, that is farming. Farming is the main occupation of the people in Himalaya. And they cultivated so many crops, that is maize, rice, barley, lettuce and potatoes. The main occupation in Himalaya, that is farming. Farming is the main occupation. And people cultivated so many crops like rice, maize, barley, lettuce and potatoes. Not only farming but also in Himalaya people engaged some other occupation. What are they? Farming is the main occupation and people engaged in some other occupation. Tell me, what are they? The second one, weaving. Weaving. Next occupation, that is wood carving. And fourth one, that is sheep rearing. The people engaged in different occupations. The first one, the main occupation, that is farming. The other important occupations are weaving, wood carving and sheep rearing. Okay? Okay. Let me ask you one question and you have to answer it. Okay, are you ready? All of you listening here? Okay. My question is, which are the regions that came under our great Himalaya? Listen here, which are the regions that came under our great Himalaya? Tell me anyone, any region. Yes, correct, Jammu and Kashmir. I already say that our Himalaya extends from north to northeast part of India. You remember it? Our Himalaya extends from north to northeast part of India. In north part, which state is situated? Yes, Jammu and Kashmir. Jammu and Kashmir. Not only Jammu and Kashmir, but also there are so many regions came under our Great Himalaya. Not only Jammu and Kashmir, but also there are so many regions came under our Great Himalaya. What are they? Okay, I just write Jammu and Kashmir is the first region. Next one, Himachal Pradesh. Third, Uttarakhand. Then fourth, Sikkim. Then fifth, not only Jammu and Kashmir, but also Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand and Sikkim and parts of Arunachal Pradesh and West Bengal came under our Great Himalaya. Okay. Next we are going to study about the different regions of came under our Great Himalaya. I have a chart. I will show a chart for you and all of you look at this chart. You can see the complete details of the regions in this region, in this Himalayan region. Okay. Yes. In Jammu and Kashmir, farming is the main occupation. Jammu and Kashmir, people mostly engaged in farming and they're highly cultivated apple, saffron and a special type of tea that is called kawa. Farming is the main occupation in Jammu and Kashmir. And they cultivated apple, saffron and a special kind of tea that is kahwa. They are mainly engaged in farming and they cultivated some crops like apple, saffron and the special kind of tea that is called kahwa. The next, their dress. In Jammu and Kashmir, men and women wear a long woolen kurta. It is called firan. Long woolen kurta. It is called firan. Next, other occupations in Jammu and Kashmir. What are the other occupations in Jammu and Kashmir? Farming is the main occupation and people cultivated apple, saffron and a special kind of tea that is called kawa and their dress style is entirely different from others. Their long woolen kurta, it is called firan. Okay, next other occupations. What are the other occupations in Jammu and Kashmir? People engaged in sheep rearing. Sheep rearing and handicraft works, handicraft, woodworks. These are the important highlighted features of Jammu and Kashmir. Okay, they cultivated apple, saffron and a special kind of tea that is called kawa. And the second, their dress style, the long woolen kurta. The men and women wear a long type of woolen kurta. It is called firan. The next, the other occupation, not only farming but also people are engaged in sheep rearing and handicraft wood works. Okay, all of you understood in this first section. Okay, next, Himachal Pradesh. Himachal Pradesh. It is also called beauty of nature. Himachal Pradesh is also called beauty of nature. Beauty of nature. And in Himachal Pradesh, there are so many hill stations are situated. What are the main hill stations? Shimla, Kulu, Manali are the important hill stations situated in Himachal Pradesh. In Himachal Pradesh, there are so many hill stations. The names are Shimla, Kulu and Manali. In hill stations, apple cultivation are widely grown. And next, our dress style. In men's wear, an embroidery cap that is called Kulu cap, embroidery cap. Embroidery cap that is called Kulu cap or Kulu topi. Okay. Himachal Pradesh also known as beauty of nature, and there are so many hill stations situated in Himachal Pradesh, that is Shimla, Kulu, Manali, and some men wear an embroidery cap that is called Kulu cap or Kulu topi. Okay. Next region, that is Uttarakhand. Uttarakhand, also known as Uttaranchal, and it borders with the country, Tibet and Nepal. It borders with the country Tibet and Nepal. People engage in highly farming. Farming is the main occupation in this region, and the people cultivated so many fruit crops. What are the main fruit crops? Apple, orange, pears, plums, peaches are the important fruit crops are cultivated in this region. In Uttarakhand, people cultivated so many fruits crop: apple, orange, pears, peaches and plums. Not only fruit crops but also some crops cultivations are here, that is oilseed, basmati rice, soybean are also cultivated in this region. In Uttarakhand, the main occupation, that is farming. People highly cultivated some fruits such as apple, orange, pears, then plums are cultivated, and some crops cultivation, that is oilseed, basmati rice, soybean and wheat. Okay. In Uttarakhand also a tourist center. There are so many tourist centers situated in Uttarakhand, that is Mussoorie, Nainital, Haridwar are the important tourist center in Uttarakhand. What are the important tourist center in Uttarakhand? Mussoorie, Nainital and Haridwar. Okay. Next region, that is Sikkim. Sikkim is the next region, came under our Great Himalaya. It is the second smallest state in India. It is the second smallest state in India. Second smallest state in India. Okay. The main cultivation in this region, that is cardamom and orange and a special variety of orchids are cultivated in Sikkim. The main cultivation in this region, that is cardamom, orange and orchids, a special variety of orchids. And the dress style of the people, some men and women wear a special type of a loose type of kurta. It is called baku. A loose type of woolen kurta. It is called baku. Okay, in Sikkim, it is the second smallest state in our country, and main cultivation in this region, that is cardamom, orange and a special kind of orchids, and some men and women wear a loose type of woolen kurta. It is called Baku. Okay, next and last region, that is Arunachal Pradesh. Arunachal Pradesh. It is the also known as the highest northeastern hill. It's the highest northeastern hill. Okay. One of the important river, that is Brahmaputra. Flow through this region. It is the highest northeastern hill, and the cultivation of the Arunachal Pradesh, that is orchids, ferns and bamboos. Orchids and ferns and bamboos. And it is the highest northeastern hill. One of the important river, that is Brahmaputra, flow through this region. In Arunachal Pradesh, one of the important river, that is Brahmaputra, flow through this region. In order to protect themselves from flood and water, people built some houses, that is called silt houses. People live in houses, that is silt houses. Okay, in order to protect themselves from flood and water, people lives in houses, that is called silt houses. Okay. Okay. All of you take a notebook and write the question, what is terrace farming? What is terrace farming? The answer is, due to the lack of flat land, farmers cut the land into terraced steps. This kind of farming is called terrace farming. Due to the lack of flat land, farmers cut the land into terraced steps. This kind of farming is called terrace farming. Okay. Today we discuss the important regions came under Himalaya. The first one, Jammu and Kashmir and its importance. Then Himachal Pradesh. Then Uttarakhand. Then Sikkim. And last, Arunachal Pradesh. Okay. Thus we successfully completed this section. Thank you so much for children to listening this for me. Okay. Thank you.